Welcome back to my views on news. Three news stories. First one is about an offer to the Tigray People's Liberation Front. Reportedly, Ethiopian federal government through some people have made an offer to the TPLF-led Tigray regional government. What is this offer about? Can TPLF accept this offer? If TPLF accepts this offer, what will be the consequence of accepting the offer? Secondly, a National Reformation Commission was formed last week by Ethiopian federal government. The commission's task is to monitor reintegration of Tigray fighters into society. Today, government appointed a former ambassador as head of this commission. Who is this ambassador? Is he acceptable to TPLF as well? Because some ambassadors have been very critical of the TPLF. They were involved in sharing posts, messages, which were sometimes provocative. And thirdly, Tigray backed news sources, official news sources, a few hours ago claimed the presence of Eritrean military and alleged atrocities being committed by them in a woreda of Tigray. Where is this woreda situated? Firstly, viewers, we know that at the end of 2021, UN Human Rights Council formed a commission tasked with the investigation of human rights abuses, violations of humanitarian and refugee law committed in Ethiopia since the start of November 2020 when war broke out. The commission was opposed by Ethiopian federal government. Ethiopian government tried to do some lobbying. African countries supported Ethiopian government's position, but commission was formed. Voting was held at Human Rights Council and commission was formed. After that, at UN General Assembly, voting was held to approve funding for this commission. Again, Ethiopian government opposed funding for the commission, but funding was approved. The commission submitted its first report a few months ago. Then its mandate was renewed. Renewal of mandate, again opposed by Ethiopian federal government. Tigray People Liberation Front welcomed the commission. It never opposed the commission. And last week, we know that at General Assembly, voting was held to approve funding for this commission. Again, Ethiopia opposed, African countries opposed funding for the commission, but majority of the countries supported. So that is why funding for the commission was approved. The commission visited Ethiopia, three-member commission. It visited Ethiopia once, but Ethiopian government did not allow the commission to visit Tigray. Now, when peace deal has been signed between TPLF and Ethiopian federal government, Ethiopian government wants to get rid of this commission. The commission is pain in the side of the government, you can say. And reportedly, federal government through some people have made an offer to Tigray authorities, to TPLF leaders, that if TPLF leaders help in support of if they help in making the commission dysfunctional, TPLF could get something in reward from Ethiopian federal government. How will the commission be made dysfunctional? There are several ways. TPLF could reject it altogether. TPLF could raise questions about members. There could be different ways and means to make it dysfunctional. Federal government wants TPLF support to make the commission dysfunctional, irrelevant. TPLF has not responded so far. Reportedly, what we have learned is that TPLF-led Tigray government is in a difficult position. It cannot openly reject this commission. Why? Because EU, US are standing behind this commission, which are supporters of the TPLF as well. So TPLF cannot publicly reject this commission. Publicly, it will keep on supporting the commission. But if an agreement, if an understanding is reached between TPLF and federal government, you would see that TPLF will not be pressing for investigation. It will not be urgently taking up this issue, which it has been doing, that the commission should be allowed to visit Tigray, it should be allowed to visit Tigray freely and investigate freely. But if some understanding is reached, we could see not visible change in the position of TPLF regarding this commission's task. If it happens, obviously it would be a blow to the victims' families. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands have been killed in this war. Some were killed in fighting. They are urban deaths. They are combat deaths. Combat deaths happen in wars. What about those who were unarmed and they were killed? They were killed in revenge massacres in Tigray, Amhara, Afar. Will there be accountability? I've been saying for several months, if you remember, that there won't be any accountability because all parties are involved in varying degree in the atrocities which were committed against civilians in this conflict. Let's see how TPLF responds. If TPLF decides to make this commission dysfunctional and get something in reward like adjustment at federal level, like other incentives, like TPLF could retain its government in Tigray. There's several offers are being made. Let's see what happens. But even if this commission starts its work, I don't see accountability. It will be difficult to investigate, to pinpoint the perpetrators because all are involved. And Ethiopian government is not cooperating. If the commission starts investigations involving atrocities committed by Tigray fighters, you would see TPLF won't cooperate. We saw that in the past as well. So I personally see no future of this commission. Secondly, viewers, last week Ethiopian government formed the National Reformation Commission. The commission has been tasked with the reintegration of Tigray fighters who are being disarmed, demobilized, and now they're going to be reintegrated in society. They could be given jobs, some could be given cash to start some business. And who is going to monitor this entire process? National Reformation Commission. And today, Ethiopian government appointed head of this commission, who is a former ambassador. Who is he? His name is Tshome Toga Chanaka. He worked as Ethiopian ambassador to Kenya in the past, to Egypt, to Belgium, and to China. So, a seasoned diplomat. Is he acceptable to Tigray regional government? Yes, he is acceptable because he's not like Sulman Dadefo and other ambassadors. Some of them have been very vocal. Some of them shared provocative post statements against TPLF. But we saw that the Shome toga remained largely restrained, especially within the last 3 to 4 months. We did not see any provocative post message call from Tishome Toga Chanaka. That is why he's acceptable and he has been appointed as chairperson of National Reformation Commission. Thirdly, viewers, DWTV, Tigray's DWTV today claimed that Eritrean military is continuing its atrocities in Tigray. Name of a Wareda was mentioned by DWTV today that in this Wareda people are suffering, innocent civilians are being killed allegedly by Eritrean soldiers. What is the name of this Wareda? Egela. Egela is on Tigray Eritrea border. And here, according to DWTV, still Eritrean military is deployed and locals are being massacred. Problem is that whenever we report Tigray TV, DWTV's claims, we don't see a rebuttal from the other side. It's difficult to reach these people in Egela, other areas. Mobile network service in Tigray is still very limited. So we are sharing with you what is official position of Tigray authorities, that in Egela there is presence of Eritrean military. If there is rebuttal, if there is denial, we'll share Eritrean side's position as well.